Hello and Happy New Year's to all my rising riders. Solo Black 313, Rise and Ride coming at you. And today I'm going to talk about and show all the electronic equipment I use to make my camping videos and my moto vlogs. So stick around. Okay. I have 4 cameras that I use to do my moto vlogging and my camping videos. One of my cameras is the Panasonic's Lumix G7. Now, I use that camera mainly for vlogging and for shots where if I'm in camp, I can just sit the camera on a tripod and film with, all right? Another action camera that I have is the GoPro 7 Silver. Now that camera mainly stays on my helmet pointing forward when I'm riding my motorcycle. I really like that camera for that shot. It gives me wide shots, and I'm not really a big fan of the GoPro, but you can't take away the quality of shots, be it video or still, that you get from that GoPro. But the GoPro has a lot of problems. One of the problems about the GoPro Silver 7 that I'm having is when it gets cold, man, that thing just it just eats through the batteries and it will shut down. And there have been times I've wanted to use my GoPro, man, and then when I push the button, the GoPro wouldn't come on. There was one time I tried to use my GoPro to do a video, and the GoPro came on, but I had a blank screen. And that thing stayed on. What it was is I had to let the battery run down, but it took like 3 hours for that battery to run down. Now, I've recorded with that GoPro 7 Silver, and in like less than 30 minutes, I got to recharge the camera, because on the 7 Silver, you don't get external batteries. You have to charge the whole camera up. So I'm not really a fan of the GoPro, but you can't take away the quality of the pictures and videos you get with that GoPro. Now, I use an Akaso 6 Brave action camera, and the quality isn't GoPro, but it is a very decent HD camera. I shoot in 1080 and I download in 1080, and it's not that much different from the GoPro. Now, mainly I use the Akaso 6 for my motorcycle when the camera is facing me on my motorcycle when I'm driving. That's normally the camera I use to get that shot. And it gives out a pretty good quality shot. And the third and last, the third camera I use, which is an action camera, is the Vivitar. I don't even know, it just says Vivitar HD. That was the first action camera that I got. I paid $35 for it at, I think it was a CVS. And I had just started doing the YouTube videos. And as you guys know, when I first started doing my YouTube videos, I was using 2 broke cell phones. I even have a video about using 2 broke cell phones to do my videos. So I was at I think it was a CVS or a Rite Aid drugstore. And I was going through the electronic aisle, and I see this little Vivitar HD camera, and I got it. It was $35. And I still used it. As a matter of fact, I used it about 2 weeks ago. And let me tell you how I use that camera. I use that little Vivitar to mount externally on my motorcycle. So what I'm trying to say, to get the shots of my motorcycle wheel turning, I can mount it on my front foot pegs, and I can get a forward-facing shot of the street and my wheel turning. Now, I would never use my GoPro or my Akaso Brave6 because I have a fear that I might lose the camera, and I'd rather lose that $35 Vivitar HD camera as opposed to my $200 GoPro or my $200 Akaso Brave6. But I also use that Vivitar HD camera if I'm shooting on the back to my motorcycle camper. I have a mount back there that I can shoot as I'm driving, facing backwards to catch all the scenes going that way. So those are the 4 cameras I have. The Panasonic Lumix G7 Micro Four Third camera. I really like that camera because it has a swivel screen that you can put out, and you can do vlogging with that camera because you have the screen that you can swivel out and you can see yourself and you can frame yourself pretty good with that camera. The GoPro 7 Silver, the Akaso 6 Brave, and the Vivitar HD action camera. So those are the cameras that I use to do my motorcycle camping and my vlog. Okay, that was just a short video on all of the camera equipment I use to make my videos on YouTube. Now, before we leave, I'd like to give a couple of shout outs. The first shout out goes to Old Guy on a Motorcycle. A couple of weeks ago, I finally got in touch with him, and he lives, I think, in Labrador, Canada. Or, hey, Old Guy on a Motorcycle, if I screwed up where you live, I'm really, really sorry. But everyone in the motorcycle camping genre that use campers to with their motorcycle knows Old Guy on a Motorcycle. He's a really good guy. And a couple of weeks ago, we talked on a Sunday for what had to be about 4 hours through the comment section on YouTube. And he's a very knowledgeable guy. And if you guys out there, if trying to get into motorcycle camping with a camper, you need to go to Old Guy on a Motorcycle. He's a knowledgeable guy and he can help you out. He's done a lot of hacks with his motorcycle camper, and he's just the man to go to. Once again, that's Old Guy on a Motorcycle from Canada. And the second shout goes out to my man, Derek T. Now, Derek T is a moto-vlogger out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and his channel at one time was Derek T. But now he's changed it to Steel City Vlogs. And I told him, I think that's an awesome name, Steel City Vlogs, representing Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, my man, Derek T. All right. Hey, I'm Solo Black 313. I do camping and motorcycle related content. And if this is your first time to my channel, hey, press that like button and subscribe to my channel, and that'll help me out with that dreaded YouTube algorithm. All right, Solo Black, rise and ride. You guys have a blessed day, and I'll catch you the next time.